Hi, welcome to this unboxing video of Dungeon Alliance. This is a new game from Andrew Parks. Recently there was a second Kickstarter about expansion and reprint of the basic game. To admit, when I first saw this cover I thought, great, another dungeon crawler, looks cool, but heck, there are too many out there, so I didn't come back to check the details. How wrong was I? Because when I started reading about the details, the way the game plays, and some of the initial reviews out there, I was fascinated. I really needed to get this game. So let's see exactly what comes into the box, and hopefully soon you're gonna get a how to play video for enjoying Dungeon Alliance. So this is a bit bigger box than the normal, a bit thicker I would say, on the normal size. So what we have inside is the rules supplement plus the rules of the game, the rule book. Again, I think this is one of the cases where we have a well-written rulebook, because there are so many. I've had the chance to browse the rulebook online. There are so many examples, very detailed and to-the-point iconography. And again, I think you can follow quite easily the rules, from at least from what I got the chance to read so far. And also there is different ways of playing the game. Here's the solo cooperative player actions. So this is the rule book. I have to admit also the cover is very nice, it looks very interesting. And then we have the supplementary rules here, which you also have together with your basic rule book. It looks good. And then let's see all the punch boards that we have in the game, which are quite a few, as you can see. The quality looks okay, looks very good. Thick cardboard, good stock, linen finish on the top. A lot of punch boards. We're gonna come back here with those. A lot of baggies. This is always a welcome addition by the manufacturing companies, so you can store your things. Many thanks. I assume these are dividers. Yeah. To put here and here. I'm gonna come back to the details. Here are the cards. I suppose you have them for different reasons, or different compartments to divide the card sections and put them in between, I suppose. I'm not sure. Let's put those to the side. And we have these are the components, the wooden tiles where you put the tokens on top of them. I read somewhere, I think I saw a video from the designer of the game, that a minor delay in the first Kickstarter was due to those. The publisher was waiting for them to arrive, but I think the weight was okay, because it's good quality, good color, and good size and thickness as well. I'll show you from a closer look. So these are this is a 1 to 4 player game, so I assume this is one for each player. Again, yellow and orange. You see, it's thick and a hefty weight and good size. Okay. Then we have one die. It's wooden with a gold digit on its side. And we have this section which seems to be all in wrap for the different cards of the game. So let's open it quickly. Okay, and again we have 3 decks. Okay, this is the number of the copy, I assume. 3 decks, lots of cards. This is a game just to give you some insight For those who don't know, that has a fantastic solo mode, so solo gamers around the world say only the best about this game. And on top of that, it has a very unique fighting system. It's a really innovative dungeon crawler, which minimizes lag and has to do mainly with your cards and the way you decide to play and deploy your units and the paths you choose to take. You see, I'm quite a tall guy, and these are my hands holding loads and loads of cards, 3 decks. We're going to open the cards to show some of the detail of the artwork. This obviously don't throw away, because you can put it in here and keep the cards, I assume, or if you put the divider. I don't know how this is going to work, to be honest. I'd rather have the plastic tray than the dividers, to be honest. So most probably I think I'm going to keep them to the side. I'm not throwing them away. And then I'm going to keep also this guy. Most probably. I may change my mind. So again, here's a separate box holding the miniatures of the game. It comes with miniatures. You had the chance, if you back this game, to get them all pre-painted, which was a fantastic price, good, excellent value for money. So, okay, I think I have dropped them. So let me remove those. In theory, you have 2 different trays, so don't throw that. And they are well separated with their custom inserts, so you can have everything in its place once you finish playing. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to take this out, put it to the side, and zoom in so you can have a better look on the miniatures and the different components. Let me zoom in a bit so we can see more detail in the minis. So the minis, I think this is one of the major guys that they are in the cover. The minis are of really nice quality and detail. Let me show you. I'm holding him a bit weird. There you go. Nice detail. Nice size, but also quite good detail. So I'm going to put them like that. They're all unique minis. These are the different heroes. So you'll make your party of heroes. Very nice detail. Very expressive, I would say. The armor. The details on their clothing. Okay, we've seen this guy. Very nice detail. And let's see these guys as well. Very nice. Look at the abs of this guy. Very good detail. Let me help with the camera. Yep. I don't know if anyone wants to spend time checking every single mini. I'm doing anyway. I'm sure most of the people appreciate the minis in this game as well as the excellent gameplay that it's supposed to deliver. This is a dwarf. Looks like a dwarf. Very nice detail. They look much nicer from up close than from the pictures, I would say. Very detailed. And again, you see, this guy has what? He has a wolf on top of him, something like that. He's a hunter. Very nice minis. I have to admit, I'm impressed. And here's the last one. Great. So As you can see, you have 4 clips, 4 bases in each of the 4 colors. So when you make your party, if I'm not mistaken, you select 4 heroes, you take their respective minis and you click the bases at the bottom of those minis. So they fit well with these wooden bases as well. So these are the components, the physical components of the orange player. And again, it's a nice thing that you can each time, select different heroes, so you are not stuck with a different color. If you prefer orange and you want to choose with a different hero in the future, you can do so, because this is very easy to take them out and put them on different heroes. Okay, so first thing I have to say about the minis: very good production, very good. They look very steady. I'm not afraid that I'm gonna break the sword or whatever. They don't. I don't know if you can see from the video, but they don't seem fiddly or fragile. They seem quite sturdy. On the contrary, so this is a very nice addition to the game. But we've seen a lot of games with minis, so minis is a nice welcome addition, but it shouldn't be the only one. What I'm trying to say is the game should play great in order to give us what it promises to give us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move those guys here and those guys here, so I can open some of the cards, the 3 decks that we have. Okay, it's been a while since I had a look on the rulebook, so I'm not going to go into the details, but we're going to come back with a detailed how to play video as soon as we play the game a couple of times and we enjoy it, so we can show you how you can play the game yourself by following this how to play video. 3 decks. So bear with me to open all of them and quickly show you a few samples. Okay, first of all, while we wait for me to open the 3rd deck, let me say that the cards look very nice. I always appreciate when the companies use good card stock. Not just the iconography is nice, but it's linen finish if I'm not mistaken, which means extra durability and extra strength, a nice feel to the card. Let me show you a card up close. It's a very, very good quality, you see, linen finish and excellent iconography. Okay, so let's sort those from the back of the card. Dungeon Alliance. Then we have the different bosses, I assume, solo and cooperative play. These are a lot of cards, quests. Maybe it's not a good idea to sort everything on the back, because we have too many different decks. Again, it's a game that it's praying and utilizing highly the use of the card. So within the battle system, but within everything, it's very, very. It has received a lot of excellent positive reviews around the world. Okay, it's a big deck. There you go. Then we have different heroes. Yeah, encounter card, encounter deck. More Dungeon Alliance cards. Okay, wasn't that bad after all. So this is a big daddy. This is the majority of the cards. These are Dungeon Alliance cards, which have this backing and they look like that. Again, I'm not going to explain the iconography or the use of the cards. Just going to show you some samples so you can have a quick view on the very nice thematic art. Maybe I'm not able to describe it easily, but I think it has something is different about this. I've seen so many dungeon crawlers and fantasy themed games, but most of them have some common basic rules in you know, their art that they're using for the game. These ones, for some reason, which I'm not be able to explain obviously easily, they look much nicer, for sure. So here we have the hero cards. These are, I assume they're cards for each of the minis. And we have the different heroes. Show you a few. Very nice iconography with all the statistics and the details. You're gonna have 4 heroes for your party. I'm really looking forward to get this on the table. And this unboxing video makes me want to do that even faster than what was originally planned. Different stats and different abilities for each of the hero cards. There are quite a few, like the minis as you have seen already. Then we have the encounter deck, which has this back, quite big deck as well. We have goblin, a giant spider, a zombie, an orc, all these enemies that we have to face. Nice art, unique card artwork, their details, the traps and everything. Yeah, treasure chest. I want to find this guy. Great. Okay. These are the quest cards. It's a smaller deck, still enough. With the iconography, rescue, Titania, mentor. Very nice art. I have to look up the artist because I'm start digging in what I think he does. He has a unique character. So these are the quest cards. Let's put them to the side so you can see everything. And then again we have the different custom leads, a Goblin King, Gorthos Dragon, Dark Empress. These must be bosses if I'm not mistaken, and these are their decks. Again, I'm not going to go into the detail because this has to do with the gameplay. We're going to come on a separate video for those. But again, see, we have a few cards for each of the different big guys. So the Lich, the Goblin King, the Dragon, and the Dark Empress. Okay, so these go here. Then we have cards for the solo and cooperative play. One of the unique things about this game, it has, I don't know how the designer managed to do that, it has so many different ways to play the game that really is something. I think I'm going to spend a lot of time with this box because it provides so many different ways to play the game, which is always appreciated. And here is hero activation. These are player aids, I assume. Movement, the back, and again hero activation. We have 4-1 for each player. Yeah, player aids for sure. Doors, chest, and traps. Reminder for everybody. And on the back of this card, you have, what is it? Burst of Strength. So 2 player aids, double-sided for each player. And that's about it. So these are the cards. I'm going to zoom out again to start unpunching some of the punch boards and see what we have here. Quite a lot of components. This is nice. Again, remember, we have a lot of things to unpunch. I'm not gonna do everything. One of the things I really liked when I first saw images about this game are these tiles. You know, you set up the game in a specific way and you have instructions for doing so, but what I'm trying to say is the art, the detail, and the way these tiles are structured to compose the main map are fantastic. Look at the doors and look at, I don't know if you can see the details. You know, bugs on the floor and weapons dropped from previous heroes, and steps and parts of the room illuminated, circles and rust and dust. Looks very, very nice. They are level 1, all of them, and I suppose you have different levels as well, but they're depicted on the back. But in general, look at how nice these cards, these tiles, room tiles, that is the look. Let me grab a bit more. We have level 2. You can see the level also in the front of the tile. You see the Latin number 2, but also on the back. Everything drops smoothly out of the punch boards, which is very nice. Okay, again, I'm not gonna fall into the trap because I'm a sucker for it to unpunch everything in front of you guys. I'm gonna only unpunch a few things, but I'm going to unpunch all the board tiles, the room tiles, so I can show you how many they are, and maybe a bit of the border around it, so I can show you how you make a frame and you fill it in with the room tiles as you start playing the game. These are level starting tiles. Yeah. Look how the red light comes from this side of the room, which means you have a red tile from this side, illuminating its red, nice ambient color at the beginning of this door. Very, very nice. And one more punch board with 4 more tiles. Okay. I have a zero problem to take everything out from the punch board, and this is something I always look. These are all the tiles, the different levels, quite a lot, yeah, on the different levels and different colors. But what I want to show you is when you set up the board, what you do is, I'm doing it in a very stupid way, but just to show you roughly. It's going to be explained in detail in the video, but you make like a frame, yeah, and you start filling in within this frame, you know, the room tiles. But this is going to be part of the explanation of how to play and set up the game, so I'm not going to go into details, just unpunch a few more things. These are crypts, I suppose, or something like that. The game has a lot of components, a lot of tokens, markers. Look at some of the tiles. They have different stats on them, the things you need to fight, and you have them depicting different statistics. Again, that's going to be part of the how to play video. More frames, more enemies, lots of them. Of different type. Everything easy to take out. Different numbers, different rooms. Crypts, sorry. And more of the same, quite a lot. More tiles. We have a draft bonus chart, drafted cards, hand size and limit. This is as a reminder, it could have been card, but it's a tile. Many thanks for that. Leopold, Mentor, Alexander, different characters. This, I suppose, is poison. Remember, I need to check again the rulebook markers. And more of the same and more of the same. So you see, quite a lot. I haven't nearly unpunched everything. Oh, I forgot this one. There's one more room. Plus these guys here. These guys here. One more draft and bonus chart. Dungeon Alliance. Okay, so I think I have shown you everything that comes in the game. I don't want to make this even longer video. Hope you enjoyed seeing all the details and all the nice cool stuff in the game. It looks very nice, looks very promising. We're gonna come back with a how to play video on this. Hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing. Till next time, you're watching Epitrapaizoume.